Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today we check out the Peak Design camera cubes. They organize and protect your photo, video, and drone gear, and they offer superb versatility and modularity to your camera carry. I'm Ed from Rushfaster. We do guides and walkthroughs bringing you better gear just like these camera cubes. So if you're new to the channel and interested in that, please consider subscribing. Let's jump right in and check out the Peak Design camera cubes. The camera cubes are Peak Design's approach to the camera insert. They were released on the 8th Kickstarter campaign along with the travel backpack. They're one of the many packing tools that they've made to complement an organized and modular, streamlined travel experience. Specifically, they're meant to work seamlessly with the travel backpack, and we'll look at that a little bit later. But these camera cubes have enough versatility that they can be used on their own. Here we have 3 sizes, small, medium, and large, and these sizes aren't arbitrary sizes. They're sized according to Peak Design's packing unit system, a small being 1 unit, medium being 2 units, and the large being 3 units. The camera cubes are made from an abrasion-resistant, weatherproof 400D nylon shell, which is 100% recycled. The loops are made from heavy-duty woven nylon webbing, and the interior fabric is a 210D melange nylon and polyester blend with a DWR and PU coating. All the camera cubes feature side haul handles for quick grabbing, whether you're picking it up from the ground, or you're grabbing it out of your car, or you're pulling it out of your bag. The camera cubes also feature webbing loops that allow you to attach Peak Design anchors, so you can use a Peak Design camera strap and make this a side or sling camera bag. The anchors and straps are separately sold. There's also attachment points for C-clips, which you can use to mount onto any Peak Design travel bag. Let's take a look at these small. The small has this unique tearaway opening which the medium and the large do not have. Here I've got a 6D with a pancake prime lens. I've got an Olympus OMD with a 12 to 40mm lens, and then a 7 to 14 lens. Let's take a look at another layout. Here I've got a drone setup for a Mavic Pro. There's the drone. Got a controller inside this divider, the power charger here, the battery charging station here, and inside this flex fold divider I've got 1 battery, and underneath another battery. Now if you really want to get carried away with batteries, you could have 2 inside that flex fold divider, another 2 down here, put your drone back on top, and you've got a total of 5 batteries. Let's take a look at a medium. Here you can see I've got a build with a Sony A7 and some GoPro gear. I've got a prime lens here and also another prime lens underneath there. You'll notice with the way that I've laid out the dividers, it'll give me quick access to the side door while shooting. Now let's take a look at the large. I'm a videographer by trade, so you'll see a lot more video specific gear in this one. On this side, I have a little pouch that stores my portable light. I've got 2 LPE6 batteries here, and underneath that I just have a universal travel plug. Here I've got my 85 prime lens, and underneath there I've just got a puffy pouch from Matador to hold a lens. I've got my Rode VideoMic Pro, and underneath that flex fold I've just got a little mini tripod and a little case for cables, adapters, and pouches. Here I've got a little SD card holder, and I've got my 6D with a pancake on again. And underneath here I've just got my battery grip. Over here I've got my power cables. I've separated them just so I know which one's which. And here's a bit more of the digital charger realm. So I've got my Nightcore battery charger here, I've got my camera battery charger there. I've got a Peak Design leash just in case. I've got a travel charger there. I've got a lens pen in here. I've got my portable hard drive, and I've got a portable battery in there. There's still plenty of space to organize little bits and bobs, like there's space on this side. I haven't used these pouches here as much. There's spare space here as well. We had a little bit of fun and realized that the medium is a pretty decent drinks porter. Anyway, let's take a look at how the cubes fit into the travel backpack. Let's start off with the large. Now with this one I've slightly changed it so that it can fit my drone as well. Now if we're using this as a camera backpack, we probably don't need this flap here, so we can actually tuck it away underneath. Like that. For a more secure fit, so that your heavier camera gear doesn't jostle around in your bag whilst on the move, the camera clips come with these C-clips here, and they help you mount the camera cubes to the bag. As I mentioned, on the sides of the camera cubes, there are these nylon attachment points. Let's clip these in. There we have it, our camera cube is secure to the bag. I haven't organized this cube so that I can have on-body access. Let me show you what it looks like to have on-body access. I'm gonna grab my medium packing cube and put it to the base. I'm going to open this zip and fold it underneath. Here I've got my Canon 6D with the Pancake and my 85. I've also got my Mavic drone, controller, batteries, charger, etc. Video Mic Pro, and some other cables and things like that underneath. Before we clip in, we're going to unzip our side door. And now we're going to clip in. So, we're all clipped in here. I'm going to close up this zip. Now let's say for instance I'm wearing the backpack and I want to get quick access to my camera, or perhaps I've just got the bag off and I want to access it by the side. I can open up this side door and now I've got quick access to my camera. Really great feature there. Not only is this mounting system good to keep the cube fixed in a position so it doesn't move around inside your backpack while on the go, it is especially useful if you want to have quick on-body access to your camera gear through the side door. So once you unzip this side door of the camera cube and then you put the C-clips in, then you can have ultra quick access when you need to quickly grab your camera and take a shot. Now, other accessories can be placed in the travel backpack as well as the camera cube, and that's the beauty of the system. You can actually pack your travel bag as you like, according to your needs. Here I've got a medium camera cube, and I'm going to put a small packing cube up here, and I'm also going to fit in a tech pouch at the very top. Here I've got a small camera cube, and I'm going to put in a large packing cube. Now, say for instance you want to take one of these cubes out for a quick shoot. You're not bringing everything else in your backpack, maybe just a drone or a mirrorless or a small DSLR, whatever it is, and you just want to bring a cube. You can hook on these Peak Design anchors onto the side loops here, and then with any Peak Design camera strap, clip them in, and you can now use this as a side sling bag. Pop it around and take your shot. The same goes for the medium. Hook your anchors in, clip your Peak Design strap on, and you've got yourself a side sling. The benefit of the medium, and the large for that matter, is that you can turn the cube round and get quick access to your camera. Guys, the Peak Design camera cubes are thoughtfully considered. They protect your gear really well, and they provide efficient modular storage to your camera carry. If you're interested in getting some camera cubes, check out rushfaster.com or check the links in the description below where you can find out where you can get these cubes if you're not in Australia. If you like this video, hit that like button, let us know in the comments what you think about the Peak Design camera cubes, and especially if you've been using these cubes, let us know how you configure them. As always, subscribe to see more camera gear reviews and walkthroughs, and be sure to hit the bell so you never miss an update. This has been the Peak Design camera cubes. We'll see you next time.